All right, guys, welcome back to another video where we're going to be going through the EVMOS play that we've been putting together. We put it together about 5 days ago, and so far it's turned into the 5K in 5 day strategy. As you can see, we started off with 10,000 GUSDT, which is a form of US tether that we had to bridge across through the gravity bridge. And we also purchased $10,000 worth of EVMOS token. We then wrapped those two together into an LP token, staked it into the liquidity pool, and consequently, we've been earning both wrapped EVMOS and diffusion. So it's a little bit of jargon in there. Obviously, a lot of you guys who are not familiar with DeFi or haven't really engaged in DeFi before are going to find that a little bit overwhelming. But the great news is that over the past 6 or 8 months, we've actually been working on building a DeFi course so that we can educate everyone on how to do all these things, the bridging, staking tokens, understanding liquidity, understanding airdrops, all these types of different strategies, and we're bringing it straight to you. So what we'll do in this video, we'll go through the update of what's happened with EVMOS. So back in our previous video, we showed that we obviously purchased EVMOS at a pretty good time, back when it was around about $1.50. Now it can seem like, oh geez, how'd you guys time the absolute bottom of the market before it runs up to the $2.36 price within 5 days? But really, when you understand DeFi and you understand liquidity, it makes a lot of sense. And I'm going to quickly explain to you what's basically happened here. So EVMOS is a new protocol, new network, and essentially what they want to do is they want to attract people to their token and to their platform. And to do that, they basically are running an incentive program. The incentive program that they're running is basically that anyone that stakes EVMOS and GST, and there's a whole other range of pairs in the pool section on the Diffusion website, anyone that stakes this is going to earn Diffusion and EVMOS for doing it. Okay, so they've put for this particular pool, which is the EVMOS GUSD pool, they've put in that they're going to provide you $79,000 of diffusion and 13,000 worth of EVMOS. Okay. Now, basically, the more liquidity that goes into this pool, currently there's $454,000 worth in here. The more that goes in here, the more you're going to have to share that incentive reward with other people in the pool, and hence your APR is going to go down. So in our previous video the other day, we're at about a 500% APR. A bit more liquidity's come into the pool, and that's obviously put the APR down. However, the only way to get in this pool is to buy EVMOS token, and that's why EVMOS has pumped so much. People are scrambling, looking to buy as much EVMOS as they can, so that they can then go and pair it, put it in these pools, and earn this incredible APR. So it becomes a bit of a timing and balancing act. What we want to watch is we want to watch the market, and we want to make sure that this APR is not dropping so much that people are going to lose incentive to keep their funds in here and then go and unwind their position and sell EVMOS. As long as this stays up, we're in a comfortable position, and we also want to make sure that people aren't dumping their EVMOS that they're earning, and obviously, pushing the price down. So that's what we're basically monitoring at the moment. It's definitely not risk-free. There's a lot of risk involved here. This is the bottom of the barrel type strategy, a higher risk strategy, and hence, you've earned $5,000 in 5 days. It's not exactly normal returns. There's a lot that can go wrong. There's contract risk, there's bridging risk, there's platform risk. It's not as simple as just making money out of thin air. But nevertheless, when you have the correct understanding from the course that we are releasing the pre-sale for, you will basically be able to mitigate this risk as much as possible and hopefully make money quick enough that you're kind of dealing with what you may call monopoly money. It's money that you've made through DeFi, and if you lose it, so be it. But you can then afford to go on and take on more and more risk and increase and enhance your DeFi strategies. So if this is something that's interesting to you, we are actually, as I said, we've launched our pre-sale for our DeFi course. I'm going to run through the details now. So basically, What we have on offer, the course itself, it comes at $6,000. It's a very intense course. It's probably not for the beginner investor, but nevertheless, if you're really passionate, you really want to get into DeFi, you can absolutely start here. But we just would recommend obviously having a bit of trading knowledge and experience. But absolutely, the course can be used for beginners. It will teach you everything you know. You just might find it a little bit more difficult to get through it. Take your time with the course, of course. Now, in terms of the pre-sale, so between now and the 1st of December, we're running the pre-sale. We're actually going to be offering the course at a major discount of 50% off, and we're only taking on 50 clients for the first round of I suppose, students that we're taking on for this course. And the reason for that is, DeFi is a bit more hands-on. It is a lot of new terminology. There's a lot you need to learn to make sure that you're conducting your strategies in a safe manner. And we want to make sure that we're giving the time and attention towards these students and making sure they're getting the most out of the course. So we're only taking on 50 people. We're giving a 50% discount for the first 50 people, and those 50 students will start learning in a collective environment on the 1st of December. Now, by collective environment, what I mean is once a week, we're going to be doing a live call with all of our 50 students, and we're going to be making sure that everyone's sharing their experience, understanding where they're up to, and obviously pushing together to take advantage of the lucrative world that DeFi can be. So if you're interested, you can book a call. I'm going to put a link in either the email that you've received or the video description, and you can basically book a call with one of our experts. They'll talk you through what DeFi involves, make sure it is actually something that is for you, and if it is, then we'll welcome you on as one of the first 50 students. So yeah, looking forward to it. There's so much you guys can be taking advantage of. As I said, airdrops, liquidity farming, just enhancing your current portfolio positions. A lot of the coins that you're probably holding, you probably don't realize you can actually be staking those or leveraging them up in DeFi pools. So yeah, looking forward to open you guys up to this world. And obviously, yeah, make sure you book in that call. You've got nothing to lose. It's a free 30-minute consultation, and we're looking forward to get you on board. Cheers.